Let's talk today about English, grammar, or practicing speaking. So, uh, these are a few points that I would like to highlight about learning uh, English grammar to improve your speaking skills. And what I would like to advise everyone that grammar is not that important when you are starting to learn. Learners are the beginners. When you take care about grammar, you will find yourself searching for grammars and rules to put and then speak. No, that will take a long time and it will be very complicated because grammar is not always easy. So the easiest thing to do is to practice English, listening, listening and reading. When you listen, as you are speaking, all right, and at the same time, like I say, two skills in one time. Don't care about grammar that much. Yeah, learn the grammar, but don't put it as the first. I know I'm just speaking, and my English grammar is not that good. I'm speaking, but my English grammar is very bad, and everyone is laughing at me. No, remove that one from your mind. Don't think about it. Start practicing. When you learn English as a second language, is not your first language. Just basically, you'll not be that fluent. Everyone, all right, professors, second, who are speaking English as a second language, they made a mistake. One of us we made a mistake. Well, don't focus on grammar that much. Practice is speaking. Practice speaking. Listen to the native speakers. Listen carefully. All right. So listening can enhance your speaking skills. Usually, when we attend classes with non-native speakers, where they usually sometimes pronounce. Their pronunciation is not like the native speakers, or they are not that qualified in the language. All right. So it will not be that helpful. But listening to the native speakers, that would help you a lot. I'm not asking you to leave your teaching now. You have to learn. You have to attend classes with the native or non-native speakers. But what I'm asking you is just an extra effort to put in your learning, which is listening, listen, listen. Always we advise, and everyone, I say in English, teachers advising students to listen a lot, because listening skill is very helpful, because a lot of people are finding difficulties to communicate with, especially the native speakers, because the way they pronounce the language, the way they are speaking looks mysterious for us, because we just communicate to each other and we are learning English as a second language, which is basically we will be able to understand each other, but when we talk to others, we find difficulties. We used to work in different places where we engage with the native speakers, and sometimes we find difficulties. Like, you find a call from your colleague or one of the employee working with uh, to ask you to talk to a native speaker. Very simple things like, I don't understand his accent. Yeah, I don't understand what he's saying. Yeah, usually everyone, right? Well, let's say a lot of us. So that's why we need to practice. We need to practicing talking. Speak to yourself, or let's say listen to them a lot. One of the things that we were doing when we were students in schools, one institute, is listening and practicing. Now we listen to our teacher, what our teacher was saying, or the one who manage our group discussions. How do they speak and how do they pronounce? All right. And then when we go home, we speak to ourselves I don't always you, but you speak to practice. Tomorrow you're going to be ready tomorrow when they ask you to speak. You speak fluently. I mean, not that fluently, but you speak as, oh, you are an excellent speaker, but you are just practicing. So practicing the language will master your skills and will lead you to the next step, because it's not your language. You're not talking to people every day. You're not using it in everything. No, you're just using it in a specific area, such as the schools and institutes, language centers, or at your workplace. And always you find yourself that you prepare to speak in your native language, because you find some difficulties to express about the things that you want to say, which is basically the obstacles. So you have to force yourself, use it everywhere. All right, the workplace, with your colleagues, or right at home if there's someone to speak with, so as you can improve your language. What I'm saying, I'm addressing I'm addressing the English learners, right? Basically we need English today and everywhere. uh, we are students or employees, we need English because everything is in English today. I say basically it is an international language where all documents are written by English, people are dealing with. If you're traveling and you don't know English, you're going to face a lot of difficulties. To avoid this challenging and embarrassing meetings with people where we can't talk and communicate with them, we need to learn. So learn by practicing. And do not put grammar as basic thing. Do not put it, because it will be a barrier to you. When you come and say, oh, all right, let me use present simple tense, past simple tense, present continuous, past continuous, present perfect, future simple, future continuous, and a lot of these things make or put you in trouble, all right? Because when you come to talk, you find that you start just thinking about the words, about the sentences, about the rules. Let me use this one, let me use that. That one is little bit hard, so don't put grammar as basic. If you learn, if you want to master your speaking skills, you got to practice, you got to listen. That's what will improve your speaking skill. So that's my advice to you, English learners, and thank you very much. I think we say perfection is only for the God. No one is perfect, even we made the mistakes. But we share the information and advices between each other, because we can assist a lot of people to learn or take a step in their life. Either starting. Thank you very much. Until I see you another time.